It has been 12 years. 239 people boarded a plane in Kuala Lumpur headed for Beijing. They texted their families. They ordered their meals. They fell asleep watching movies. And then, nothing. No mayday call, no explosion, no wreckage, no bodies. The plane simply ceased to exist. But here's what they don't tell you in the news reports. The plane didn't just vanish, it kept flying. For 7 more hours after losing contact, it kept flying. Deliberately, silently, in a completely different direction. Someone was in control of that plane, and nobody, not Boeing, not Malaysia Airlines, not the CIA, not the 26 countries that spent 4 years and $200 million searching, nobody knows where it went. So tonight, let's ask the question that nobody in an official capacity will ask. What if MH370 landed tomorrow? Now here's where it gets disturbing. In 12 years of searching, the most expensive aviation search in human history, investigators found exactly 3 confirmed pieces of debris. A flaperon on Reunion Island, a fragment in Mozambique, a piece in South Africa. 3 small pieces from a plane the size of a house. Where's the rest? A Boeing 777 crashing into the ocean at high speed creates thousands of pieces of debris. They float. They spread across hundreds of kilometers. Finding them is difficult, but not this difficult. Then there's the passenger list. 20 employees of Freescale Semiconductor were on board, a cutting-edge technology company working on classified electronic warfare systems. Technology that can make aircraft invisible to radar. Their patents, worth billions, were co-owned by 4 colleagues on the plane and the company itself. When those 4 colleagues died, the patents transferred entirely to the company. The company is partly owned by a private equity firm with deep connections to U.S. intelligence. Is that a coincidence? Maybe. Probably. But in a mystery with no answers, every fact feels like a clue. 3 serious theories have never been fully dismissed. Theory 1, the pilot. Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah was by all accounts an experienced, dedicated pilot. But investigators found a flight simulation on his home computer showing a practice run of a flight path remarkably similar to MH370's actual path, ending in a remote ocean location with no landing strip. His simulator data had been partially deleted. Theory 2, remote hijack. Boeing 777s have a system that allows remote takeover of the aircraft in emergencies, a classified anti-hijacking measure developed after 9/11. Theoretically, if someone with access to that system decided to use it, the pilots would have been completely powerless. The plane could have been flown anywhere by anyone sitting at a computer thousands of miles away. Boeing has never confirmed or denied this system's capabilities. Theory 3, it landed. The Southern Indian Ocean search found nothing. What if the satellite data was wrong and the plane went north? Remote airstrips exist across Central Asia, the Middle East, and Southeast Asia that could accommodate a 777. Some are decommissioned military bases, some appear on no civilian maps. If MH370 landed, the passengers are either long dead in a location nobody will ever check, or they are alive in a situation so classified that 26 governments have collectively agreed to say nothing. So, what if MH370 landed tomorrow? Picture this. A Boeing 777 appears on radar somewhere. Kazakh steppe, remote Indonesian island, abandoned airstrip in the Maldives. It lands. The door opens. 239 people walk out. To them, it has been 12 years. Or maybe to them, it has been one night. The world's reaction would be unlike anything in history. Every government involved in the search would face questions they cannot answer. Malaysia, China, Australia, the United States. All of them spent billions claiming they were doing everything possible. If those passengers are alive, What exactly was done to them? Who authorized it? Who knew? The families. 239 sets of families spent 12 years grieving. Some declared their loved ones dead and moved on. Some never did. A mother in Beijing still sets a place at the table for her son every night. If he walked through that door tomorrow, what would she say? And here's the darkest question. If MH370 landed tomorrow, and certain governments knew it was coming, would they let those passengers talk? Or would the plane land, and 239 people simply disappear again, this time permanently, before a single word reached the public? 12 years, $200 million, 26 countries, 4 years of active searching, and we have 3 pieces of an airplane and 0 answers. The official conclusion is that MH370 crashed in the southern Indian Ocean and will likely never be found. But official conclusions have been wrong before. The ocean is deep. Secrets are deeper. MH370 is still out there, in pieces or in one piece. And somewhere, someone knows exactly where. Subscribe to Midnight Malice, because next week, we cover a government operation so disturbing, it makes MH370 look like a missing luggage report.